Hey, FirstLight Caregivers, how are you guys doing today? This is Paul coming back to you with a weekly update as promised. And before I even get started, I just want to say from myself, from Renee, from Matthew, Leanna, thank you guys for what you're doing during this health crisis. You're just blowing my mind. We appreciate you guys so much. You're out there every day on the front lines doing amazing work for your families, and we get calls all the time from our families thanking us for the services that you guys are out there providing, and we want to make sure that you know that that is happening. So you're making a huge difference, and we appreciate you so much. That's the most important thing I could say to you today. Really want to make sure you know that. But I do want to share with you some weekly updates on how we're managing the virus, how we're managing the situation, and share some things that we think are important to you. So one of the first things we all want to make sure you understand is that we're open for business and we are working every day. You probably know that if you're out there taking care of clients, but you saw the governor's announcement this week, earlier this week, that he is closing, it may have been last week. I've lost track of my days, to be honest with you. I think today's Thursday. But that he's closing certain businesses in the Commonwealth to prevent community spread of the virus. And that does not apply to essential businesses. And because we're all in healthcare, we are an essential business. And so we're here just like we've always been. And like I said, more importantly, you guys are the ones doing the hard work. And so you will have a work schedule and there will be no disruption in that. We have had some clients who have chosen to adjust their schedules during this because they have family home or other things. There is still plenty of work. We meet every day to talk about shifts that we have that are open, and we're always trying to find caregivers that are able to go. So if you've had other jobs that have disrupted you for some reason, you're not working, say you were serving a restaurant maybe or something like that, and you've got more availability than you're used to having, please let us know so that we can put you to work making a difference, okay? We want to make sure that you have an income and that you're safe and getting what you need while all this is going on. So you will definitely still have a schedule for as long as we're in the middle of this crisis. And secondly, I want to reinforce that you should wear your FirstLight name badge when you're out there. So we've got, so you probably see this printer back here. That's the printer that we use to print our name badges, and it was out of commission for a while. It finally got back this week so that we can print new picture name badges, and now we're having some software issues. So I'm still working on trying to resolve that. I hope to get that wrapped up this week. But for those of you that still have your FirstLight picture name badges, please make sure you're wearing them when you're at work and when you're traveling to and from work, so that particularly if you're working in facilities, folks know that you belong where you are. I had a caregiver, Katie. Hey, Katie, came in this week to talk with me, and she had her name badge on, and she said she was working in a facility, and they started to question her about, why are you here? So most of our facilities are not allowing visitors. All she did was show them the name badge, and she got right through. So it's really important right now to be wearing those. So find it, and if you can't find it, send us a little quick note, text, email, reply to this in the this message in the FirstLight system. Put a comment in YouTube if you want to, but just let us know that you need your name badge, and we'll put you on the list. And as soon as we get this machine working over here, we'll make sure that you have what you need. All right, so make sure you know you still have a schedule and that we're open for business and working, reminding you to wear your name badge. And then lastly, I want to reinforce our policies and practices around infection control. To date, none of you, zero, no caregivers in our system here in Woodbridge have reported any symptoms of COVID-19. What does that tell me? That tells me that you are doing smart things. So you're social distancing when you're out, right? You're staying at least 6 feet away from other people in the public. When you're working with your client, if you used to go out, you're staying indoors and you're letting us run those errands for you that might need to be run, right? You're communicating with the office about doctor's appointments and making sure this is something that's medically necessary. And you're just limiting your exposure in the public. So we know that you're doing that because you guys are staying healthy. So that's fantastic. And then last but certainly not least is you're washing your hands, right? Washing your hands frequently. When you come into a client's home, before you interact with them, before you leave a client's home, when you come and go from the public, and you want to wash them in warm soapy water for at least 20 seconds, and then get in between them really good, get your fingertips really good, all of that, right? Leanna was telling me this morning that the soap, the whole purpose of the soap when you're washing is not to kill germs. All it does is give you some lubrication on your hands so that you can have more friction when you're cleaning them, okay? So it doesn't have to be antibacterial soap or anything like that. Just a word about hand sanitizer. That is not the same thing as washing your hands. So hand sanitizer is a good thing to have around if you're traveling and you have no other choice. But what we're asking you to do is take the effort to wash your hands. And you can, I don't know if you can see or not, I finally have old man hands, but my the backs of my hands are red and raw from washing so much. So I'm keeping some lotion here on my desk, and encourage you guys to do the same thing. Keep your skin moist and well moisturized while you're washing your hands more than you would usually. It keeps your skin intact so it doesn't break down and you have more issues. So washing your hands following our good infection control practices. All right, but the last thing I want to talk to you about in some detail are these things. So there's a lot of news out there about masks. Who should wear a mask? Why should you wear a mask? So I'm going to do a little quick demonstration and show you the purpose of the mask. All right. So the first way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to put this on. All right. So this goes over my ears. There's little pleats in it, as you can see, and those go up. So I'm just going to put it up here and put it over my ears. Now, if that's the way I wear it, it's not doing any good. You see this big open area? So I've got to hold on to it, open it up. Now it's covering my whole face, okay? But I don't know if you can see it or not, my glasses are starting to fog up. So I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna pinch my nose and make sure that everything is as it should be. Okay, now we're in good shape. Now my glasses are still fogging up. So I'm adjusting it, right? If you've ever worn one of these, you know you're gonna have to do that. I've got my glasses on, so I'm adjusting those. Now, I've got a pen here on my desk and I need to pick it up and do some work. So I'm gonna write a few notes. Okay, man, my glasses are really fogging up. Let me close this pen up. Come back up here, adjust this. Oh gosh, my eyes are driving me crazy. All right, now, let me take this off, because my glasses really are fogging up. What did you notice about that? All right, I'm gonna point out several things. First of all, how many times did I touch my face, right, when I had this on? Over and over again. I'm adjusting it. My glasses are messed up, right? I gotta fix my glasses. You saw me reach down and pick up a pen while I had this mask on. Now, this pen was not sanitized. Let's pretend like it wasn't my pen. I don't know who this belongs to. I picked up a pen because I needed to write something down. And as soon as I put it down, oh man, my nose started itching. You saw me take my glasses off, do this. All right, anything that was on this pen is now on this mask. Because I touched it. Anything that was on my hands before I touched this mask is now on this mask. And it's gonna stay on this mask until I dispose of it. That's why we're saying, and the CDC is saying, don't wear these, all right? What are the reasons that you would wear them? The only reason that you would wear this mask is if you are sick. So there may come a time when your client needs to wear one of these. If you look at this closely, you see it's blue on the outside and with the pleats on it. And I told you the pleats should be up, they actually should be down. I was wrong. Because there's a little bendy thing up here that secures it around your nose. But the pleats should be down, but when you turn it over, you see it's a different color on the inside. The way this is made, the fabric on the inside is designed to keep what's in here from going out. So when you put it over your mouth, like this, and you get it adjusted, if I'm sick, whatever germs I might have are going to be trapped by this mask. Now, anything that touches on the outside, I'm not protected from, okay? You are protected from me if I'm sick, but I'm not necessarily protected from you because I'm wearing this. So we've had a lot of calls from the office, from caregivers, from a lot of you guys who are seeing what's on the news, or you're out in facilities and you see a lot of people with masks and you think, I really need one of these. You actually don't. If you are healthy and if you're sick, please let us know for any reason, whether it's symptoms of the virus or not. But if you're healthy, you really don't need to wear this at all. It's actually increases the opportunity for you to get sick because of what I showed you, all the germs, all the times that you're touching your face, those sorts of things. So please understand that we are going to have some of these. We will use them when we know that it's necessary, and you will know based on what's going on with your clients. But for you and your day-to-day work, if you practice good infection control, which again is washing your hands, practicing the social distancing, and just being smart about the transmission, using your gloves properly, okay? Want to mention that too. So we see a lot of people that they put your gloves on and you wear them, and then you wear them out in public. Well, if you're in a client's home and you have gloves on, and let's say you put on a clean pair to leave to go do something, you've touched the doorknob. Let's say you're going to go get gas. Well, you touch the gas pump, you've touched your door handle, you come into a building, you've touched the handle of that door. Whatever is on there, forgot to turn my phone off, sorry. So whatever is on there is now on these gloves, right? It's much better, and it is our policy to wear the gloves when you're interacting with a client, then take them off safely and dispose of them the way you would normally. Wearing gloves out in public is not helping you at all right? The other issue with that is that there's a shortage nationally, even globally, of personal protective equipment like masks, like gloves. We have all that we need, and we're going to make sure you have all that you need. But we have to be smart about how we use these so that doctors and nurses and hospitals who are caring for critically ill people, and you, when you need them, have them. So work with us. We trust us to guide you in the healthy way to use the equipment. So to recap, you only want to wear a mask if you are sick. And if you are sick, you should be calling us because we want you to stay home, all right? Last piece of information I want to share with you. If you will go online to our website, and our website is, if you've never been there before, if you go to woodbridge.firstlighthomecare.com, there you will see mine and Renee's picture, and there's a lot of information on here about the services that you guys are providing to the community. But I want to draw your attention to this new banner at the top, coronavirus, COVID-19, learn how to be there to help. If you click on this right here, it's going to take you to a page that we have set up where we're going to be sharing real-time information about how we're managing the crisis here, and information for you and for the public. So you can share this website with anybody that you know. You can go here yourself to see updates, check on information, and you can go here as much as you want. We're going to be coming to you every week with video updates just like this. So critical information we're going to talk to you directly on. We wanted to create a one-stop shop for you so that you would have one place you could go for reliable information. So we put it all on our website. So hopefully that's helpful. Plus down here at the bottom, I'll be putting links to updates that we're sending out to our clients, and you can see those as well. That was a lot of information today. We've been at this for about 15 minutes or so, but it's critical that we want you to understand that you're going to be able to work and you're going to have a schedule. And it's critical that you follow our infection control plan and understand the purpose of the masks and the gloves that you use, and to use them wisely. And then last but not least, it's critical that you understand how much you mean to us. Thank you for being on the front lines and doing what you're doing. We love you guys. Hang in there. We are going to get through this together, and we are all going to come out on the other side of this much kinder, a lot more patient, and with a better set of priorities about what's most important. So we will talk to you soon. Give us a call if you need anything. And thank you again for all your service to our community. We'll see you next week. Bye.